Space buns. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The buns are back. Woo, who likes the buns? Anyway, I thought I would film a video today all about my top tips on staying positive and keeping motivated whilst you're on a weight loss journey. I get asked this question so many times a day, which is, I love it. I love helping people, and I like to think I'm inspiring people and helping them whilst they're on their journey. But I think sometimes people don't realise that I actually struggle sometimes too. I'm only human. Nothing has been plain sailing on my journey. So basically I lost just over 4 stone in 1 year on Slimming World. And since that I maintained for roughly about 5-6 weeks, so not long at all. So I'm a little bit out of target. I'm about a stone above target at the moment. But what's really important is that I'm staying positive. I'm still really, really happy. And I just wanted to share with you guys some of my tips on keeping motivated and driven whilst on your journey, or whilst you're at target, or just in life in general really. So if that's something that is going to interest you, then obviously stay tuned. So tip 1 is mindset. So this sounds so simple, but it's not. So you could literally sit and watch this video of me talking now and listen to every tip and advice that I've got, but the most important thing is your mindset. You have to be in a positive and happy mindset. And the only person that's going to do that and change that is you. So you kind of have to wait for something just to click in your head. And you certainly know when you're in the right mindset, because you're so driven and focused that all you see is this kind of positive path, and all the kind of obstacles that get in the way, like, everyday life, because let's face it, life can be hard and stressful at times. You just knock them out the way because you're on such a positive journey and you're very driven and you can see the end result. So it's so important to get in the right mindset. I know my mindset clicked in personally is when I first started group way back in September 2016. I got on the scales and I weighed 13 stone. And I'm 5'3", so I didn't particularly carry it well. And I was just in shock. I was very upset that I'd, gotten so big, and I felt like I'd let myself go. But not only that, I felt very unhealthy and unfit, down, depressed, and I didn't want to feel like that anymore. So once I'd stepped off the scales, something just clicked, and I thought, this is it now. This is my time to do this. I'd tried so many dieting, calorie counting, shakes, supplements, meal replacements. I tried lots of things in the past, but I'd drawn the line and I thought, this is the beginning and I'm going to start now. So you have to ask yourself, how bad do you want this? And if you want it bad enough, that click will just come on automatically. And once you start seeing the results, for example, after my first week of being on plan, 100% food optimizing, I lost 5.5 pounds, and literally there's been no looking back since. And that's what's kept me in a positive mindset. Number 2, remind yourself you're worth it. I know this sounds a little bit cringe, but it's so true. A lot of the time, like I said, life does get stressful. Life is very busy, particularly if you're working full time and if you've got young children. For example, I'm a single mom and Vogue is, 2.5, and I also work, and sometimes life gets in the way, and it does. But it's so important to remind yourself why you're doing this, and it's because you're worth it. You deserve to feel happy and healthy in your own body, because why not? You're only here once, so you may as well make the best of it. And I know for me personally, when I was bigger and I did used to binge eat quite a lot of the time and eat rubbish food, I didn't feel great within myself. It's not just a physical change, it's a mental change as well. And this is a massive, massive thing for me. I know as a person, I'm a lot more fun to be around, a lot more happier to be around, I'm a lot more energetic, and that makes you a better person, not only for yourself, but for the people around you as well. For example, it makes me a better mother because I have more energy, I'm less tired and lethargic. I'm probably a better friend because I'm a bit more chirpier and happier, funnier, better daughter. All these things, but what's most important is you've got to remember to do it for yourself, not for anybody else, and you are worth it. You deserve to feel happy and healthy, and sometimes it's very easy to forget that, particularly when you have stressful jobs and surrounded by a big family. It's important to take time out for yourself and realise who you're doing it for. Number 3, stay active. This doesn't mean I'm saying, you've got to hit the gym hard for 5 days a week and sweat like a pig, and I don't mean that at all. I mean just simple things like maybe going for a walk, with your earphones in, just going for a walk and just taking maybe even just 10-15 minutes time out to yourself. Think positive things and make the most of your spare time. So I don't really have a lot of spare time, but for example, when Vogue's at preschool and I'm not at work, I either go to the gym, which I didn't actually do before when I first lost my weight. In that year of me losing weight, I didn't actually attend the gym, but I did do a lot of walking. And I thought that was something that was really important. I put my headphones in, I put one of my favourite songs on, a really happy, upbeat song, and I just kept walking, and I was thinking happy thoughts, and it sets off endorphins in your head, and you just feel great for being out in the fresh air and just being able to walk. It's just the small things in life sometimes that you sometimes take for granted. And this for me, when I went to a gym or did any kind of form of exercise and I kept myself busy, it stopped me from like binge eating, because that's kind of what I do when I am bored. So that is a really useful tip that I find has helped me, when I'm bored and I want to kind of just eat lots of food and have nothing better to do. I'd usually eat, but now I just keep busy and stay active, whatever that may be doing. I just find that that's what's helped me. Number 4, set yourself a goal. So again, this could be something so simple. You could be going on a holiday that you want to feel great for, possibly have a wedding or a party. It could even be something really small, like, you treated yourself to a nice strappy top because it was in the sale in January, and in the summer you want to wear it, but it would mean showing your arms, and you might feel a little bit self-conscious of your arms, because this is what I am. And you could even just set yourself as a goal that if I lose a stone by summer, say 4 or 5 months, so as long as you set it realistically, I know I'll feel comfortable wearing that top and I won't feel self-conscious like wanting to cover my arms up. It could be something so small. It doesn't necessarily mean, a big luxurious family holiday or a wedding or a party. It could just be something really simple like that. Because when you have a goal and something to aim towards and think about, it will stop you in your tracks when you're wanting to give up and you feel like, what's the point? What am I doing this for? If you have yourself a goal, you have something to look forward to and want to do it for, as well as just yourself as well. Number 5. So last but not least is don't put pressure on yourself. This is so important, like incredibly important. It's so easily done, particularly these days in this modern day and age. We're fascinated with social media, which is great. It's fantastic. I absolutely love Instagram and Facebook and things like that. And a lot of the time I do go on there for inspiration and recipe ideas and just following other people's journeys that inspire me. But do not forget to not judge yourself and do not compare yourself to anyone else. That's their journey. It's completely different to your journey. So don't ever question yourself if you're not losing weight quick enough or you're not seeing faster results as so-and-so on Instagram, because you never know what they might be going through as well. And at the end of the day, people do share lots of their life on Instagram, but a lot of the time it just does tend to be the best bits. Nothing wrong with that. I do it as well. I'm not going to post a video when I'm feeling crappy, so I get it, you know, but just bear in mind that it is not real life. Just don't compare yourself to others. This is your journey, this is your life, this is your body. Sometimes things take time, and it's important to remember it's not going to be a quick fix. If you want to be happy and healthier and fitter and just have a better life, it's going to be a lifestyle change. It's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. So even if you are slightly disappointed by small losses, it's slowly getting there. And as long as you remember the end result and the goal, then, you know, there'll be no stopping you. So that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I said at the beginning, I think sometimes people think that, you know, because I lost my weight in a year, I think people still think I'm at target, which I'm not, and I openly admit that because I'm not afraid to show that I'm only human. You know, I've spoken about it on Instagram before, and you know, I still struggle. There's days that I find it hard as well. For example, last week I was having a bit of a crap week, and I just took myself off Instagram for I think like a week, just because I didn't want to have to think about that. I wanted to kind of go back to basics, and I had to kind of fall back in love and let that click happen again, and it certainly has. So I just wanted to share my tips with you, because like I said, I get it asked so many times how I stay positive and motivated, and hopefully this will help a few of you guys. So if you like the video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'm sure I will see you guys soon, and have a lovely day. See you later. Bye bye.